Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Wednesday, May 21st, 2025 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I love and appreciate my mental magic. Okay, so here we are in Geminiville. Today, happily, the sun will move past the 0 into the 1 degree. And so hopefully things will start making a little bit more sense. However, we also do have Neptune at 1 degree Aries. And so we're going to have a building between that Sun-Neptune energy. Now, while that's not going to actually reach that connection till early on Thursday, we're going to feel it. So again, like, take your mental perception with broad strokes is what I would say. Want to just share with you all that since the Uranus Kazemi, since Saturday, we have not had water here. The well house got hit by lightning and we have not had water, and it has been full on shenanigans since. So you're seeing the best that my hair can be right now. I actually think it's cute, but you know, whatevs. So hoping as Mercury moves through, we can get this figured out and fixed. But speaking of all this, and speaking of weird things, we also have for the next 4 days, technically, because it's pretty much all day on the 24th, the finalization, for now, of Saturn in Pisces. On Saturday, late Saturday, Saturn is going to move out of Pisces into Aries. But these last few days, as you know, from, having Neptune having done this, Venus having done this, Mercury having done this, the North Node having done this, all of these planets have hung out at the 29th degree. It can be a little weird. It can be a little karmic. And so we're also feeling and experiencing that in and through all this. So energies are a little wild right now. But here's the thing. With it is, yeah, the energies are wild, and what are you mentally doing with it? Your mentalism can create magic out of the mundane and the mayhem, or it can be the burden, right? What is your perception, and where are you leaving room to open your perception? So interesting. Sun in Gemini, Moon in Pisces. The Moon in Pisces is like, make sure that you are taking time in all of this to dream. And that combines with Saturn at this final degree over these next few days. Today's overall pretty quiet transit-wise, but we have the Moon in Pisces connecting actually to Mercury in Taurus. So a little bit of the lazy cat. But the lazy cat, like, my reminder of lazy cat is like, cats aren't just sitting there being lazy. I believe that cats are shifting energies, shifting paradigms. And I think that we take it to another level too, that in those lazy cat spaces, we can dream and daydream. So if you are feeling that today, if you take some of that time, allow your mind to wander, allow yourself to imagine, allow yourself to create beautiful worlds in and through this energy. That's kind of it. I also think that's part of even the Sun and Neptune. But what you need to be careful with the Sun and Neptune is where you absorb illusion that looks like that looks like the burden, or makes you feel like that. So let's look at these cards. So we've got the burden, strong mind card, and I have to say I pulled Cat Chaos cards, and I have in here also the 6 of Swords. This is a funny looking card to me. a little too real right now, right? But again, what are you creating with this? See, my mind just took that to not so great place, but like, Is there a happy imagination for that? I'm sure there is. What's your happy perspective for this? I mean, look, this is a great vacation and at Old Faithful, seeing Old Faithful. I mean, maybe that's where you can shift it, right? So we have that energy, but then the top of the Cat Chaos cards is the Queen of Swords. What are you going to do with this energy? The one word that came through when I looked at this was the word dominion. Where are you going to have dominion over how your mind is going to participate in what you're looking at and what you're experiencing? Also have the Ace of Swords. You get to be the creator. You get to decide. I was looking at what those little letters were. So what are you deciding in and through this? Got some more Queen. We have Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands reminding us to get creative with these energies as we dream it. This card may be just for me because it's often for me. The Patience card, you might need it too. Anybody else out of water for 4 days? This'll be Wednesday will be 5. But I'm believing it's happening on Wednesday. We're getting water back on Wednesday. So Patience card. But it may also be patience in regards to Gemini. Gemini wants to zip, zip, zoom to the next lesson, to the next thing. And today we're in the lazy cat. And Pisces at 29 does require a little bit of slowness and steadiness to align. We also have the completion card. And again, this feels a lot like 29 Pisces. There are karmic stories that are getting mopped up, wrapped up, completed, tied up in a bow, or maybe not tied up in a bow. Maybe thrown into a little bit of a dumpster fire. That's another way we can think of this, like done with that. So love that. A few more Cat Chaos cards that I'm loving. My happiness is a direct reflection of how quickly I can shift my perceptions from fear to love. So again, where can you find that alignment? Here's Dominion. So we had some queens. We also have Emperor energy. And I remember seeing this and also feeling dominion. Like just having dominion over the mind. And this doesn't mean that you it's not like you're a strict parent. Like, no, don't go do that. But it's recognizing like when it's going down, I want to call it a dangerous path. A path you don't actually want to go down. A path that you're like, I've been there. I've spiraled in this story. I don't want to do that again. I want to think differently, right? Like awareness of that. That's the dominion. It's not a strict parent. It's a loving parent that's like, excuse me, here's your boundary, right? We have Lofty Lion, Fortitude, Courage, and Self-Control. It's interesting because Courage came up quite a few times in yesterday's reading as well. So Mighty and Brave, King of the Jungle, help me reclaim the hidden power within. And this might be part of the hidden power of your mind. And there's a heart on the other side of that. Love that. And then finally, Moose. With self-reliance and measured patience, there's patience again, adversity will be overcome and we will have a well again. So, wackadoodleness over here. You can book a reading. No one knocking on the door today, thank goodness. You can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. And the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and may your guiding light be strong, and know that you can trust your process. Namaste.